Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. Hey there, Thok, how you doing today? Gonna turn myself up just a notch. Everything else seems to look fairly okay. Do seem to be a little bit more quiet than usual. That kind of bothers me. I wonder why. Pretty sure that this is the normal audio. A little weird. I'm not sure. How's my audio now? A little bit louder. Still not much. Mock saying it sounds good to you. In that case, it probably is fine. It's all in my head. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Since we are a little early, I'm just going to go ahead and play some quick match games. Let me know if the audio from the matches seems to overpower my voice or anything of the sort. We are going to be chilling for another like 10 more minutes anyway.
Come on!
Wow. Today's connections. Come on, give me something under 150. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed. Well, whatever. We're fighting Gaia.
Step on board the train.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Load up.
This is horrible. I don't know how he's playing in this connection. Very well.
120 Everything I say is a catchphrase.
Now you're playing with power.
Hey there, SnusJW. Hi there, Dry Eyes. Glad you guys stopped by to say hi. What are we waiting on? Well, I mean, the stream doesn't start for another 5 to 7 minutes or so, so I'm just waiting on people to gather up on the stream. Once we have everybody here, we'll go ahead and get started. Until then, I'm playing Quick Match. We are early. That is correct. I had the wonderful opportunity of streaming from my own home today. Been a minute since I could do that. Come on. Fine. Thank you, Snus.
I apologize in advance. I don't. Take a leg out there.
Oh, you jumped. Oops. What am I doing? To be fair, they called me out. Like, they're just like, yeah, that's right, I jumped that. What are you gonna do about it?
Shall we dance, my lady?
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Oh my god, why can't I not quartersicle? You thought? Hey there, Ramen. Let me show you play this team. Let me see you play this team. Oh, okay. Never mind. Dude, there's nobody with under 160 ping right now. Like, I've been trying for like 20 minutes now. I can't find anybody under 160. Driving me nuts. Hey there, Snapple. Good to see you here. We almost have everybody. You can get a set in later today if you're free. I'm studying for exams, but I'm sure I'll take a study break at some point, so I'll hit you up. Interviews are a bitch.
Something big is about to happen.
Wow, I just fumbled real bad. So did you. Oh, okay. That was awkward. Is this how I died? No. I should have. That's how I should have died. Nice parry. Holy shit. Oh. So awkward. Didn't get my other DHC, which is unfortunate. It's okay, Kit Meows will still work. I don't know why. They work. Okay. I thought I could stagger that. That sucks. I got greedy. I fucked up. I just pressed the wrong button. I'm just really bad. One frame delay is considered somewhat bad connection in SG. It's good with DBFZ. Oh my god, sad day, sad days. Alright. We'll do one more game, and then, actually, we'll probably finish up the set. Why not? As long as you keep playing. Once you finish up this set, we'll go ahead and get started with Skullgirls Get Gr8. Oh my god. What am I dropping? Do this. And let's not do it. We drop. Okay. DHC's our myth. Confirmed. Oh, yeah, alright. That's fine too. Hit symbols hits 3 times. And Atrian has 3 hits of armor. Never mind, that changed. Yeah, I guess good. That sucks.
Guess I won't be hanging up this hi-hat anytime soon.
Player 2 wins!
Mating dance of the big band.
Let's have another! Aria to Everybody mind your marks! Showtime!
All yours.
Ah. There we go. Not that it was good, but at least I got the DHC. Why can't I do the link anymore? I haven't dropped that in years. Oh, okay. I wonder why DHCs are hard. Surprise! I'm a bomb!
So close! Just one more! I apologize in advance.
I don't.
Everyone good to go? Fight!
Oh. Okay, no dash, that's fine. Okay. DHC's. Oh, damn. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this comp. I mean, you used up sound stun, so maybe I don't lose. Oh, I do lose. Okay, cool. You gotta counter with your own level 5. Yeah, I know.
I think we got it.
This is a completely foreign team to me. I apologize. I'm a little baby. Yeah, alright, let's go. That is not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. It all comes together. Can't tech. Well, it's okay. I can't DHC. So it's all the same. Balances out, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Alright, let's get this in. Let's refresh this page. Lobby link. Boom, and boom. They took out DHC specifically to nerf cat heads. Yeah. It's the best way to balance out a team fighter. Take out DHC. Worked out for King of Fighters, right? Right? I just see they took out DHC. It was kind of broken. Oh, hey there, Sam. How's it going? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. What we do here is we provide constructive criticism on your play. We won't tell you everything that's wrong with your play. We'll just tell you what you need to work on most so you can get a little bit of practice in every week so you can improve one step at a time. At a time, yeah. We try to match you up against a relatively even opponent and help you find friends and partners to keep on practicing with so you can improve at a roughly even rate. Because sometimes it's really, really hard to find someone that you get a good set against. Obviously, it all depends on how many people sign up, so we can't always get you an even opponent, but we'll do what we can. First up today will be... I believe it's Snapple versus Thok. Yeah, it is Snapple versus Thok, and I know both of them are here. Go ahead and hop on in. That's why you don't sign up anymore, Sam. No one can match your skill. It is too true. Can I beat your team with my current team? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Do you have some advice for someone who can't tech throws? Like 10% success rate? Drills, practice settings, or anything? Yeah, absolutely. So you can record multiple things for your opponent and have them play back at random in the lab. So you can ask us to show this off in the lab stream in a little bit more detail, but basically, one second. Okay. But basically how it works is you can tell your like your lab puppet thing to wait, what the heck? What did I just hear?
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
That one. Oh, it already started and I'm not seeing it on stream. Okay. Alright, well that's a little weird. I think I know what's going on, but I'll have to fix it after this. So after this set, give me a moment and I'll have to fix it. Alright. Sweep. So here's the thing about sweeps. Sweeps you can convert off of if your opponent is in an OTG state. Now this is beginner bracket, so if you don't know what OTG is, it's probably something you want to start getting familiar with. It's a core mechanic in the game. Basically, you're allowed to combo your opponent off after they bounce off the ground at least once. When you see your opponent touch the ground and there are purple sparks that fly out, like this weird like purple circly spark, that means you can still pick them up off the ground. That's why it's called OTG, off the ground. When they are in an off-the-ground state and then you hit them with sweep, you are able to keep on comboing. So for Eliza, you could have gone into DP, like HDP or something, and then kept on going. For other scenarios, sweep cannot be comboed off. Sweep puts you into an what's it called? A soft knockdown state and makes them completely invulnerable, gives them invulnerable get up, so on and so forth. So be careful when you're using sweep the combos. Facing it with Embrace, I respect that. Embrace should not be used against Parasol specifically. That's a matchup specific thing, so you don't have to worry about that too much right now. But Parasol can still punish you for blocking Embrace unless it's like absolutely max distance. Elbrace is the only safe one, but it has no armor. It is -5. So there is a mechanic in the game called Absolute Guard, and I normally don't talk about that until intermediate bracket also, but since it comes up, I'm just going to go ahead and mention it. I'm going to go ahead and link it in chat as well. Actually, can you guys not ready up? If you guys are, I don't think you guys are listening. Hopefully you guys are not listening, because you guys should have the audio muted, but in the off chance you are, do not ready up. Alright, you did ready up. That's fine. That is totally understandable. Oh no, one of them quit. Alright, cool.
Should we ban them?
I'm gonna... Hello, Sam.
Should we get out the gun?
Get out the gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
There we go.
Did she drop truck? Okay.
Okay. You guys can rejoin the lobby. I'm gonna get the new lobby link real quick.
Why did you mute the stream? Just pause the stream. It still plays.
I didn't mute the stream. Oh, you're talking about the people in chat. I can't.
Yeah, I'm talking about Fox. I am. There we. That's better. Gotta use the right terminology. Otherwise, we're all confused.
This is awkward. The fuck? What's happening? Don't join yet, Sam. I don't know what's going on.
No, that's just me.
I'm just gonna restart Skullgirls.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Did you install the Street Fighter mod? Hence why it doesn't work anymore.
Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. In general, guys, I mean, I'm glad you guys did manage to escape the lobby when I asked you to, but in general, make sure you guys are pausing the stream. Make sure you guys are not listening to your advice while you are playing. We want you to focus on playing the game, and then watch the VOD later. You can watch it on Twitch right after your set, or you can wait till the end of the stream, and after which it'll be uploaded to YouTube. This isn't lobby jank, this is my fault. This is full screen setting jank, because, like, for some reason, Skullgirls is, like, not staying in the background like it normally does, and it wasn't like the proper. I don't know. It's this is just Skullgirls jank, not lobby jank. There are plenty of opportunities to blame the lobby, and this is not one of them. Okay, now we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and get the new lobby link one more time, and we should be good to go. Boop. Oh, whoops! Don't click on that.
Don't click that. Don't click it.
There we go.
That's not it.
That's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, Snapple's here. And Thonk hopefully will be joining soon.
He won't believe you have the authority to move him.
Buy some apples.
Bash man,
Buy some apples.
please.
Please, just my family, they're dying. We haven't sold a harvest in like 5 years.
Maybe you should probably be selling something other than apples.
Buy some apples.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Start with crouching medium kick, nice, making it safe with bird insurance. Gear pressure, silly slide assist. So solid pressure strength. Moving with A-Train, what's your conversion? Right, medium kick. There are better conversions than that, but that's alright. Don't tell Penny I've said this, but I've been experimenting. The round start, down back is kind of busted.
I'm gonna tell Penny that.
You guys seem to have your buttons down. Like, you guys seem to be like a lot of the most common strings that either character use. I'm seeing them out of you guys. Just a little bit of decision making that's left. And brass under that. Alright, so example, remember when you're double you can like cancel and barrel loop or whatever when you're in the air. Barrels whenever you're in the air. So you could have definitely punished ban for that. Teacup if you're worried about converting. Use of Luger. Use of Luger is down plus.
You always gotta be aware of that giant step there, Snapple. Be ready for it. Also, Doctor, I didn't tell her, but I sent her a screenshot of what you said, so she's going to see it. I didn't tell her, Vu. Yeah.
I believe that qualifies as telling, Sam. You've
No, I
communicated
didn't tell
the
her.
message that Dr. Duck did not want you to communicate.
Nah, I didn't tell her.
Oh my god.
She just has to read it first, and then like Doctor told her because it says Doctor said it, so you know.
Royal you are is a royal train in my
We're making. Let's rock!
Definitely informed her.
Back in a moment.
Okay. Alright, what else? Okay. So, I'm noticing you a lot of commitment to, like, heavy buttons during pressure string. So both these characters are interesting because with Bird Insurance you can kind of make it safe, and with Parasol you can kind of make it safe with Tier. Be very, very careful when you're committing to that heavy, especially if you notice your opponent is push blocking. So start keeping your eyes on your opponent a little bit more. Well, unfortunately we're not able to convert. You guys need to just learn some basic conversions at this point, like just, I don't know. Because I know, so Eliza was converting off of A-Train assist with crouching medium kick. There are better options than that. Parasol was converting off of level 3 and then dropping the combo instantly. Probably an accident, but I want to make sure that that's consistent. Sometimes you just gotta SSJ. Blocked. Unfortunate.
The world is full of obvious things.
Those are technically fully reactable. What's it called? Hard to do, especially online. Take your time, but pay attention. Alright, yeah, sorry, so I never actually answered that question. Let me go back and actually answer that question. But basically what you can do in the lab is you can record the dummy to either jab, or, I mean, like, maybe just DP, yeah, like, pick like big band, make it do big beat extend, and make it do a throw. And, basically, you can set it so it plays back at random, make the dummy play it back, and then you never know if it's going to be a DP or throw, so you have to react if you're going to block or tech the throw. That's one of the best ways to build that, like, reaction time. But there's also a few other tricks, like, for example, you can't be you can't tech when you are blocking low, so you make sure you're standing. And because that's why low throw is a mix-up. Like, sometimes people will go low, sometimes people will do throw. So what you can do is you can make the dummy do low or throw at random, and then you can react to see if you can block low, and then you can check the throw. And then there are other tricks where it's like, basically you have a general idea that, like, alright, if it's gonna be a low, then I know it's gonna come out in 8 frames. So at very advanced levels, it can be like, I'm only gonna block a low for 8 frames, then switch to mid block, and then tech the throw. And if I got hit low, then I'll be blocking, and if I got thrown, then I'll tech it just in time. So it's like one of those things where it's like, there are different levels to that video game. There are tons of different ways to improve from slowest to fastest. You can also set the game to like 75% speed if you can't even tech it on reaction at the first level, so to speak. So if you set to 75%, are you able to tech it then? Then just comes gameplay experience, because then you gotta be like, alright, well, can I do it while thinking about the 10,000 other things I am thinking about during the game? Yeah, alright, so there we go, that's perfect example. Alright, like, you normally want to end all your pressure strings on bird insurance, but also you can just end it after a medium and then bird insurance, or just no bird insurance at all after a medium. You don't end your block strings on a heavy. Hey there, Penny, how you doing?
Penny's dead. She's messaged me.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
Also, to give you a heads up, Doctor. Penny says that's actually a fair thing, so you were right. Therefore, I was right to tell her, which I did.
Sam, are you taking credit for telling Penny?
I'm taking credit.
Something you said you didn't do? Why would you just?
Yep. Well, you see, here's the thing. I lied.
Oh. Where do the lies stop?
Never.
Going. Alright, you went for a reset instead. Alright. Come on. You could have converted. Okay. Finish the counter. Okay, good. You can convert after that. I believe after the first date you go into bird insurance. I'm not actually sure how that goes. I know you can convert off that. 12-3. One busy combo, I respect it. One more game.
No, shouldn't that be a Beam
At
5?
least top 500. That's pretty good.
Shouldn't that have been 5? Because they already did one before they had to reach.
Oh, that's true. That
lobby.
is 5 games, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. Alright, that is 5
Yeah.
games. If they play one more, that's fine also.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're fine.
Also, Penny's not allowed to sleep. She's meant to be joining the call so she can help with Get Great. Every 9 p.m. GMT. I'm gonna make the social join. Otherwise, Clank won't be your friend anymore. mean, yeah, to be fair, Penny, top 500 is actually pretty good for existing. There's like 7 billion people.
Are we stopping at people?
I'm just saying, like, there's like, if we're just going for like people, like top 500 is just good by itself. That's not including everything else in the world.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, Penny. Go get some sleep.
Ooh, yeah.
Now
That
you're playing
felt
with
good.
power.
Tooth Fairy's bottom 3 in existing. Yeah, good point. Alright. So, my deduction after you guys have played is I think Thok, because they are definitely very, very familiar with their characters, is ready to move on to intermediate. I also think Snapple might be ready, but like it's like right on that fence, on the edge, because there are a lot of conversions that you are dropping. At that point, I just feel like you need to play the game a little bit more. Just like be a little bit more comfortable like getting your hits and then converting off of them. Conversions are important. Getting straight hits and not being able to do anything off of it sucks. So don't let that happen. If you want to sign up for intermediate, go ahead. Like I think you're just on that fence right there. If you want to clean up your play just a little bit more and then like play a little bit more in lower what's it called, the beginner bracket, then I understand that as well. You just need to get more consistent. Yeah, basically. Which means, I mean, I hate using this because it's Kenji's catchphrase. Just play the game more. One of those things.
Play the game more. Is that what he said during the what do you call it? Like the stream where he had the what do you call it? The lab stream. They just
No, I don't know. I
pretended
did not
more.
watch Kenji's lab stream, but that's like Kenji's thing that he says a lot when he's playing. It's just like he'll see people play and it's like, yeah, you're getting somewhere, but at this point you just don't have enough experience with the game. Just play the game more. And while it has some truth, there's probably other things that you could be keeping in mind while you're playing the game more. I kind of disagree with him on that part, but we'll see.
Fair enough. Penny has to go, but before she goes, what?
I want to say, Snapple, you're popping off, and that was fun to watch. I can see you're getting super getting it, especially for a beginner. Good job, good job, good job.
Fuck you, Penny. You're not allowed to be wholesome on this stream. God damn it.
Oh, ever so the contrarian.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Oh no, that's dangerous.
I mean, she wants it, so it's still wholesome, so...
I don't think that's how that works.
I think? I'm not too sure. I don't know what wholesome is. Penny's kind of removed that from my existence.
Alright, next up we're gonna go ahead and get Dr. Doc PhD versus QB, if I remember correctly.
Don't worry, Snapple, I'll get you back, right? Snapple, you're terrible. You're trash. Donut. Awful at the game.
Sam, don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
You are actually absolutely being mean.
Oh. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. It's a joke.
It all comes full circle. Sam is
I'm
bully
not
confirmed.
a bully. How dare you at me? I know it was to be like, don't worry, but how dare you?
Sam asked for one thing, don't at me. Alright, we got Dr. Top, we got QB here, we're on the show road. Let's go.
So, we heard that Doctor was beating up, who was it? Like Kenzie was saying that he was watching, beating them up?
Chuck? Plasma?
You were beating up Chuck, that's right.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Yeah. Alright, throw that A train. Build up all 3 meters of height. The Bale and Band are like one of the most aggressive characters in the game. Like, it's like one of the most incredibly aggressive shells in the game. Like, you can play these two people and forever and always be in your opponent's face. You did not have to waste time at the beginning of the game to get 3 bars of height. Just run in, start pressuring them, and eventually, as you get a hit, once they're caught in A-Train, you can build height just like that. Like, you can schmix them while building height. That's the best part.
Hit him with the old schmixer.
Bayo and Band are unfair. Like, you are allowed to be unfair with them. You don't have to play patient at all. This team is literally cheating.
Maybe I should play that team, but then I lose like George.
Yeah. Instead you have, Air question mark? I mean, you're supposed to play Bayo Band in that order, so I mean, you gotta learn Beowulf.
But
Then you have A-Train.
like
so
George,
that means the opponent's
it's
You
so
can play all
good.
three if you want to. I mean, it's not like it's not as cheating anymore, but like you can play all three.
Exactly.
Counter hit. Pick it up. Yeah. Gotta watch where you are in your combo. Can set up burst space obviously, but that's not how you do it. Bayo P band sounds hella cheating. Nah, it's not nearly as good.
I have to say, QB's pressure is quite hard to deal with.
Really? Okay.
I'm watching it going like, that looks annoying. I think it's just because of like how much they're mixing up overheads with lows.
I mean, flight cancel mix is that good shit.
Yeah, flight cancel is really good, so QB's doing right with that at least. Playing Skullgirls is cheating.
Clearance. Now I gotta physically get back.
Fight for my life. Error.
Yeah.
I have no
How dare we play a game with GGPO?
Everyone good to go?
Forbidden. A-Train, again, you were backing off while calling assist. You don't need to do that as Bayo Band. Like, you're honestly giving your opponent an additional turn by doing that. Especially when your opponent is playing Robo Painwheel. It's a Robo. Why would you back off against a Robo? Never give Robo space. Low, did not convert. You gotta start committing to buttons. Stop. Unless you're going for like a tick thrower or something, like right after a low, go for a medium. If you want to not commit past a light, then do a double hitting light. Use 2 hits of a light. Nice team, see? Unfortunately, dropping that conversion. Both of you guys gotta clean up your conversions. I don't know if the connection's bad or what, but like, these are a lot of straight hits you're getting, and you're not actually being able to like follow up with a full combo. Like, you should be able to kill it here, but you lost track of your buttons. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. DJ overhead? I don't know what DJ overhead means. I apologize. Yeah, I need to go for a reset around here. Oh, you already used up sound stun. That is unfortunate. You even knew it too. It's not like you even tried to press another button.
He sat there blocking, getting ready for it. Which was smart of him. That's good awareness. So it is.
Okay, so raw tagging. This is the thing I tell people from the beginner bracket to get used to not doing. Make sure you're not raw tagging too often. I only saw it once this time, but I'm like, I want to put it out there that if you are thinking about raw tagging again, don't. Well, that was hilarious. I did not think that would work. Yeah, alright. Hey, that was an actual burst fade. Nice. Thank you, dude. This is a goofy combo. For some reason, I like this. I think that was supposed to be a DHC, but it wasn't. Not quite sure. Hey there, Data Game Man. Good to see you. Yeah, they should have DHC'd into Magnet. That's what I thought. Okay. Or DHC'd into Magnet? You mean... Oh, wait, I think you're referring to a different point. Because Robo did level 3, and I was thinking they should DHC into Painwheel level 1 or something.
You know who I missed in the chat?
What?
You know who I missed in the chat? Our boss, Fugnificent.
Magnificent. The legend himself.
Our CEO.
Ooh! Oh, unfortunately, dropping that conversion. Okay, you took Robo out of the corner. You should not have given Robo that opportunity. Okay, yeah. So that's the third, I think, raw tag I've seen at this point. You really gotta take raw tag out of your vocabulary at that point. Because raw tag is an okay reversal at best. It is not a good option. But sometimes you can throw it out there to make your opponent respect it, right? Like, if your opponent's not respecting your opportunity to raw tag, then yeah, sure, go ahead and throw it out there. At this point, you've done it 3 times. You should not be doing it that often. There are only like 2 raw tags in the game that are even remotely acceptable to use that often, and that's Bella's and Bayo's. Neither of which are on your team. Got the counter hit damage. And a gun, lab 3. Alright, so you gotta be about that aggressive every game, Dr. Doc. Semi-safe DHCs, yeah. It was Painwheel raw tag into Robo. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, yeah. The first time I mentioned the raw tag. Yeah. Is there a character in SG whose assists are better than the actual character? Big Band.
Big Band, yeah. Beat extend is really good.
Yeah. Lately, Band has been becoming more and more acceptable of a character because people are finding more and more ways to make him really, really dumb on teams, like just because he gives so much damage. But honestly, if you are down to playing Band, you are probably going to lose. Robo is another one of those people. You never want to be stuck actually playing Robo, but some people might disagree with me on that. As someone who's currently picking up Robo, when I found out that Robo is like optimal mid-screen with 6.8k, I kind of cried. I'm like, I don't understand why anybody would play this character. Yeah, here I am still trying to play this character.
It's the thing of the game. You have to play her.
The mascot, I think is what you were trying to say?
No, the thing.
The thing? My bad.
No, the thing. Thing. Tekken 7.
What?
Tekken 7, Fang. The guy you play.
Oh, the character Fang.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, because Fang is actually used competitively significantly. I mean, Robo is too, but like, no one thinks Fang is a complete joke. It's just like, Fang doesn't have the tools that make him as broken as other characters, but he's still a really, really powerful character. What's it? Like, Fang is closer to Squiggly, where it's like, you don't see them, they're hard to use, and they're definitely not worth it.
But you want the waifu, both of them.
Exactly.
There
Glad
we
you
go.
understand, Sam.
Yep. Have you seen that one eyebrow that he has? Pretty good.
Alright, so reminder how burst states work. Even if you baited out the burst, if you blocked it, they are safe. That means until they are able to do another action, let me try that again. Whenever you try to hit them again, if you blocked the spark, they are going to be able to block as well. There's gotta be a better way to word this. I don't know how you guys got kicked. I mean, I'm assuming the connection was that bad. Was the connection that bad?
It updated QB score, but not Dr. Doctor, so I assume it's on Doctor's end.
Oh, it's gotta be both. I mean, QB's never had the best connection in the past, but like... No, maybe it is Doctor.
Yeah, but,
I don't know.
Yeah, but usually when somebody... It's a score for the person who didn't disconnect, because they're still there, technically.
Dr. Doc says that wasn't me. What am I trying to say about burst baits? So what I'm trying to say about burst baits is if you explode with the burst and then your opponent blocks the explosion, then the person who exploded gets to be safe. That's what I'm trying to say. The person who bursted is safe if your opponent blocks it. In other words, if you burst bait somebody and they do a thing and then you block the burst, then you're not going to be able to hit them. They can just block. So if you're going to go for a burst bait, make sure you're out of the range of the spark. If the burst hits anything, then it's gold, and they can block instantly. Yes, but it doesn't even have to hit anything. It can also just be blocked, and it's safe. If the burst makes contact with anything, then it's gold. And gold means that they can block instantly. I'm trying to think of the best way to word this so it's not confusing, and there is none. Bursts are weird. Long story short, don't find yourself blocking or getting hit by a burst. Even if you armor through the burst, that still counts as an on-hit effect, which means they're still safe, which sucks.
Basically, if a burst hits you at all, they're safe. That's basically the rule of thumb.
There are still benefits to doing it, so if you want to go for something that's really tricky and your opponent is probably bound to press a button and pop that burst, but you'll be stuck blocking it, that might still be worth it because that drains all of your opponents on Dizzy. So if they're at max on Dizzy and you trick them into bursting, even if you're forced to block it or armor through it, at least they lost all their on Dizzy. That was amazing. That was hilarious. You shouldn't be raw tagging that much, but that was hilarious, and I still respect it.
Did they just raw tag Bayo Super?
Yeah, they raw tagged through Bayo's super, and then Painwheel's incoming grabbed him out of it.
Dope.
If that's consistent, I love you.
If it's not consistent, we hate you.
Bully Sam, going off again.
I'm not a bully. It's just that's the only other option.
Got a super jump, double jump. You can also fly. I also hate the garbage. Probably. Probably only consistent at full screen? Yeah. Nice parry.
No, I never noticed the noises the Painwheel made when she's in her hatred and stuff.
One more games you get. Oh, okay, I guess. I mean, since you guys got kicked out of that fourth game, I think, I'm totally okay with you guys playing one more. But
Everybody gets 6 today.
yeah, I mean, we only have 3 sets.
No, but I've never heard Painwheel's hatred install sound. It sounds like a Hoover.
Like a Hoover?
Yeah, like a vacuum.
I guess.
It's like it sounds like, you know, the noise that like the loud part of the sound sounds like, you know, when you're like hoovering, you like hit the wall because you're just trying to get the corners, and it goes. Yeah, that's the noise that she makes.
Strawberries for dessert?
No, thank you. I'm still eating.
I meant after you've had them.
Maybe. Sure. Yeah, so like Pingo's just the noisy vacuum. That's it.
Unless we have a lot of people, QB, we generally do not count the what's it called? Like disconnected matches or matches that didn't finish. If we have way too many people, then yeah, I'll be like, I'm sorry, we can't do it. Or if we like tried too many times and we still keep disconnecting, then I'll be like, I'm sorry, we can't do it. But we only have 3 sets today, and honestly, it's only happened 1 game, so who cares?
Who gives a damn?
I don't give a damn.
Frankly.
Oh my god, it's a Quigley. I mean, not the person Quigley, like a Squiggly Quigley. Whatever. It was a joke and I killed it.
There was a joke there somewhere. Don't know if we can find it, but it was there.
Yeah. I mean, that one was weird. I understand that, Dr. Doc. I think you should have just gone into a super and gotten a wall splat and then just tried to play an OTG there. Because Squiggly was in the air, like, so high up, that was bound to not convert as the way you wanted it to. If the spacing is off on a specific character, then just go into super and play OTG there. If you are confident that that would normally work and you're not sure why it didn't, then I would say lab it out. Because it's possible that you might have a combo that doesn't work on every character. So for example, the current combo I use with Squiggly A-Train is works on every single character besides Painwheel. I don't know why it doesn't work on Painwheel. Because Painwheel, after the A-Train assist call, just kind of flies out a little too fast. It makes me very sad. And it was also only semi-consistent on Quigley and Peacock. And I honestly don't know why it's semi-consistent. Hello, Yo-Yo.
So strong.
It was pretty gross.
Hello, Yo-Yo.
Alright, final set of the evening. Mega Missing No versus Dry Eyes. Let's see how this goes down.
You also sound like you're having difficulty existing today, Crank.
Sam, you can't imagine.
I can't imagine.
Sam, you have a good imagination.
Thank you.
Good talk.
Don't worry, Crank.
Everybody in this game has some cheap shit. I mean, yeah, that's true, but some of it is more practical than others. So it's like, yeah, all characters have cheap shit. All characters are really, really good in some way, shape, or form. And everybody can make it work. But there are certain things that it's like, well, that's cheap, but it's not really cheap because all the other characters have eh. You know what I mean?
I still like the logic from SNES was just like, yeah, but they make you feel bad about it. So it doesn't matter. There's a difference between cheap and feeling good. Like, there's like, I feel like one of the best abilities is an ability that, like, even if it's like dumb, it still is like fun to get hit by. Like, there's an ability in Smite for like one of the new characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know Northler, you know the guy who like looks after the gate to like all the other worlds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the new character. His ultimate is like a point and click, like he will charge into you and smack you with his hammer. But that sends your character flying throughout all the different maps in the game.
That's pretty exciting.
So your character's just flying through dimensions and it looks fucking dope and I want to get hit by it every single time.
This battle is all in the mind.
G is pretty cool too. I do like G. Oh, getting the throw reset. Let's go. You only have this is your string. Make it count. DHC. Nice! That's the set play. That was fucking good. That's what I wanted to see.
That also kept him in the corner, so that was really good.
Yeah. You can probably optimize that just a little bit more, and by that I'm like 2v3 since you have 1.3 scaling, like that might work out. And yeah, that only required like what, 2 meter 2? Like that was like really, really good. The only way I can see you cleaning that up a little bit more is instead of going to max on busy, you leave 5 on busy for when you do the what's it called, the reset. Because you don't get any unscaling really when you are max on busy. When the green bar is full, that means your next hit will automatically start at like 30%. Hey there, Selfish King. Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Bikes! Games ball. Bike guy. So, Bike guy is cool, and everyone loves him. He's a hero. He sucks ass. Don't use him. Like, he sucks ass. He scales your combo to death. He's like tough to convert off of. Uses up down OTG, I think. Sometimes, usually. Like he's super slow. He doesn't actually block anything. Like guy is fine when you're zoning. Parasol doesn't need to zone. Parasol wins neutral by like default. Like Unless you're fighting a Squiggly with like 1 meter and punch charge, like you basically automatically win neutral when you're playing Parasol. The general game plan is like win neutral with Parasol, get a hit confirm, DHC into somebody that actually does damage. And also tier ruins Spike Guy. Yeah, so like your own kit ruins your own kit. Like it's don't use that.
I don't even like we don't know what the use of him is. We don't even know if like he's actually part of Parasol's army. He could just be a dude cosplaying. Probably why he doesn't fit in. This is a dude that like just came in on a bike.
Cosplay King Bike Guy. Blocks. Nice PBG. You did a fucking green grab to put your opponent in the corner. Alright. Grab reset. I'm missing no. You're gonna need to start doing neutral jumps. I don't need to. I'm gonna link it anyways. I know you know what this is, but I'm gonna link it for people who don't know what it is. But honestly, you gotta start using neutral jumps a little bit more. You gotta start not getting hit by grabs as much. It's not just there. You've been hit by grabs a lot. Where are we at? What is this? Y'all should check this video out. It is very informative.
By the way, I don't know if you got that message, Pink, but you can ignore it. It's literally just for later.
Oh, sure.
It's the picture of the girl I noticed in the background.
Okay. Check it out later.
Yeah.
Another HP. Combo's cool. Low, low. Right.
I like the idea of the snipe to try and get her out of the air, but like they could just block it.
There are times you can punish it, but if Missing No doesn't overcommit to anything, like it's pretty consistently like safe against Snipe. If you're watching your opponent Parasol, Parasol has this huge startup animation. You can pretty much safely, on reaction, just not press a button. You're good to go. Missing No's always been this way. They kind of waned off in the last couple of years. Like I don't think they've been playing as much. Like they play regularly. Like they're really consistent all the time. But like I don't think they've been like really gunning to like push to the next level of play until very recently.
It's because Puyo Puyo came out.
Ah, yes, of course. How could I forget? That's probably it, actually.
Yeah.
But when the Missing No's a combo breaker, I want to see him win not only Puyo Puyo, but I want to see him what he can do in bracket. I don't know how often he plays offline. Probably not often.
Because there was that like one game that was just called Puyo Puyo Champions. It was just pure Puyo, not like Puyo Tetris.
Oh, it wasn't Puyo. I didn't know there was another game like that.
Yeah, no, there was. It's
recently?
very. Yeah, it's got a very similar style to like Puyo Tetris, except it's just Puyo. That's it.
Try to keep it cute, huh? Let's rock!
Ground
You can
Start
still play
Light Anchor
champions?
doesn't do anything. I honestly don't know why you use that. Especially against Valentine. Valentine Round Start, you'll always see them up for like neutral hop or up back. Especially when you have a beam assist in the background, like there's no reason for Valentine not to really do that. Only in a hard read will they like dash up do anything. Like sometimes you'll very occasionally see them do a dash up counter crouching medium kick, or in even crazier scenarios dash up grab. But like that's not something you should be planning for round start. Don't be playing defensively from round start. Or reactively from round start? I don't know. Like pseudo-reactively? Like you did that based on an assumption of what your opponent was going to do. When people do that, they look like gods when it works, but like it's not. Center gets throw. Remember that throw doesn't require direction, that means you can tech it without holding back or forward. The only direction you can't be pressing is down. Nice snipe. And it hit you out of recovery too, because that one hit of beam. That was actually really clean. Probably not on purpose, but if you did that on purpose, I'm impressed. It's also a reason like snipe when like Eldritch is really close to you is like a powerful option. So Eldritch will put you out of recovery. Good time. You can't tech while crouching? Correct, you cannot. Hey there, Tom. Damn, it's been a minute. I think. Maybe? Has it been a minute? I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Probably just because I don't see you.
Yeah, I haven't seen that name in ages. But did you know that he eats ham?
I did not. Oh my god. The lore! So, there's actually a very interesting reason on why you can't tech while crouching. Basically how it works is to tech, you have to be able to input grab. If you are being hit, like you're in a counter hit state or something, that's why you cannot tech a grab, because you are in hit stun and you wouldn't be able to input a grab. If you are holding down back, you cannot input grab. Go ahead and try. If you go into the lab and hold down and back and try to put grab, no grab will come out, which is why you will not tech the throw. So any instance where you can press throw and a throw would come out, you are able to tech a throw.
You will refer to me only as your highness.
Roll camera and
Crying yet?
It is a really, really cool thing about the game, because no one would expect that. Oh, got the what's it called? The heavy punch, but then landed and then didn't get to press any buttons. That sucks. Oh, lost the poison vial. That sucks. That was definitely an accident, because there's no reason to use poison vial unless you're comboing into something, or comboing into it. Nice
I'll be
blocks,
back in a
guys.
minute.
You could have pillared through most of that, by the way. That might be a safe jump setup though, so I actually might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you could pillar through that. You should also be push blocking more. Actually, yeah, that's a thing. Guys, I don't think I've seen you push block much at all. Or if you do push block, you wait till you've blocked a lot of hits before you push block. Like you're waiting. Like there are 2 points where you want to push block, and they're for 2 totally different reasons. If you push block the first hit, that keeps your opponent close to you because the next hit that your opponent block or that you block while push blocking will stop your opponent from moving backwards. So that keeps your opponent close to you and lets you do a PBGC. The second situation to push block is you want to do a push block at the end of their multi-hitting moves. Because at the end of their multi-hitting moves, if you push block the last hit, then they're going to go flying backwards because there's not going to be another move that you'll block while push blocking, which means they will keep going backwards. If that doesn't make sense, I can explain it in text sometimes. Just like, talk to me and ask me what I meant when I said that, because it sounded delirious. Long story short, either block the first hit or the last hit. Or push block the first hit or the last hit. Nice DP there. Good push, this goal.
Should have probably done a level there, like a super.
We do have 5 meter.
Try to get rid of that Valentine.
Yeah, having that Valentine out of the picture would have been nice. It's cool. Alright. So that MA train was a hard read. What if your opponent just dashed up and did a heavy thing? You would have died. Then look at how you so you put yourself into a life or death situation. So you used MA train, and you probably would have died. Like there was a 50% chance you could have died if your opponent did not jump. And in exchange, what did you get? You got like 1v3, like 1/20th of their life bar. Like notice how bad that is.
We have to
seriously stop doing A train on read. Like it is not useful. It is very, very high risk for almost no reward.
I think we need to ban Doctor. So we do.
Why? Because they don't know who Chuck is?
Yeah, they don't know who Chuck is.
That's funny. I don't see why we have to ban him for that.
No, we have to ban him.
It means he doesn't even know his victims' names. He doesn't care.
Oh, that's even better. Actually, you know, that's when you put it like that, it's like, yes.
Exactly.
He takes no name.
Honestly, your parasol was really, really awesome, guys. I think you should stick to it. Like, if I were you, I would honestly make a hard rule for you myself, and just say I'm never playing not parasol band anymore. Like, it's just over. Like, solo band is not a thing. You might think it might help you play a little bit better, but honestly, if you keep having that mentality, you're never gonna improve with parasol band. You're just gonna keep improving with band. Sick. Away train, you gotta stop. Got the air grab, let's go. Not a burst bait. Nice parry, hot damn. Oh, police or a fireman.
Right there.
Ah.
There you go.
Interesting punish on that assist. You could have been completely screwed if Missing No used any super. Missing No, you should have used level 1 scalpel super thing there. You would have won the game and not lost downtime. Block. Oh, crouching medium kick to God button. That button is really good. The more I play Rolo, the less I think that jumping medium punch is actually her best button. Crouching medium kick is really good.
Which one's medium kick?
Crouching medium kick. Jumping medium punch is really, really good. It's like her best button. It's probably objectively her best button. But the more I play, the more I'm like, crouching medium kick is really, really useful. The spaghetti.
Do we give them the one more?
No, that's fine. I think they played all 5 games pretty smoothly.
Good.
Dry eyes, I think my... So, 2 main things of advice. Stop using A-Train, which I've been telling you for years, or feels like years. And the other thing I keep telling you is, if you're going to play a second character, you gotta stop having that mentality. It's like, at least I can fall back on the band. Like, you can't have that mentality. You gotta just commit. Like, make it a hard, fast rule for yourself. Like, my homework from now on is to never play solo band. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to really pick up a second character. I've learned that the hard way. Like, I kept telling myself that I'm going to be able to play a trio and pick up a third character, but then I'd always end up defaulting back to Squiggly Brass. When my friend told me, like, hey, alright, you know what? Stop it. This is your homework. You're not allowed to play that team anymore. That was the only time I really started improving with a different team. So, take it from my own personal experience. Like, your Parasol was pretty good. Play Parasol Band. End of story. Like, there's nothing else there. A couple other minor things. You are using grabs aggressively, and that's good. Like, it's working. Just keep in mind, as you improve more and more, people are going to be better at dealing with your grabs. On top of that, whiffing a grab is extremely dangerous. So it's high risk, but medium reward. Like a little bit lower than optimal reward. Like it's one of those things where if you hit a crouching light kick instead, it would have been way better. So be careful how often you're using grab, but it is good that you're using it aggressively and it is working. Just don't overcommit to it. If you can condition your opponent to start standing up more often because you're grabbing them a lot, or jumping more often because you're grabbing them a lot, then you want to start going for the lows a lot more. They're really, really good. What else? Missing No. User meter. There were a lot of opportunities you could have killed your opponent a lot faster. You just didn't. I mean, at this point, I probably can't beat you anymore. So, like, my advice is limited towards you. So take it with a grain of salt. But I definitely think... yeah, that's true. I knew you wanted the level 5, but I feel obligated because GG8 that I'm supposed to tell you that you could have already won without the level 5, so why'd you even bother?
Didn't even
And
get
also,
level
like,
5.
in terms of, like, tournament set play, it actually sends a message to your opponent. It's a lot more tilting to lose to someone who has 4 meter at the end than to someone who kills you with a level 5. Because when it's level 5, it's like, alright, cool, they used a really, really powerful super, that's why I died. And obviously it's not completely true, but, like, a player can think that. When you use only 1 meter, you just kind of sit there and think, it's like, wow, my opponent didn't even use most of their resources and they still completely destroyed me. You know what I mean?
It's demoralizing for the enemy.
Yeah.
Look, I just want to talk to you, okay?
Put them into the ground. You have to become a bully. It's the only way.
Fighting games is about fucking your opponent up.
That's why I have trouble fighting anyone because I already hate me.
What's it gonna be, kid?
The way I view it is level 5s are gratifying to the player, and your opponent, but hold on, there's a better way to word this. A level 4 kill is an insult, a level 1 kill is a sticky insult. Level 5 kill is I don't know. There's got to be a good like expression I can use for it, but I can't think of one right now. Long story short, just kill when you can kill. You're trying to win.
At the end of the day, winning is the most important thing, and if you ever lose, you're an absolute failure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Dre
BBO5
Trap.
is forever justified because of how crazy ass Common Breaker comeback was last year. Yeah. Why not just be nice? Just kidding.
You think like the person up on stage that like won Combo Breaker would be like, all right, I want to give my like placement to like the last place loser. They can earn the copy of Bad Rats.
If Skullgirls doesn't make you feel like a loser, you're not playing enough. It's an inevitable truth.
Right? True. I have a baby dog in my arm.
That's cute.
No, she's just looking at me like, please don't stop.
Well, speaking of not stopping, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to end our stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Sam, for helping out. You're
I
pretty
tried.
cool.
I'm
You
not,
definitely
but
tried, and
thank
you
you.
definitely gave some decent advice, and I think you should play Bayo Band. I think that'd be really cool.
That sounds awful, but also great.
Sounds, honestly, objectively the best thing for yourself.
But first of all, I have to play Skullgirls. That's the other thing.
Yeah, but imagine winning all the time because you're Bayo Band and your opponent can't do anything.
True. But I also need to be able to actually start making them not have any fun.
Well, any opportunity to put you in the lab, Penny will jump on it, so you can go ahead and ask her.
I'm not going to ask her to put me in the lab. I don't want to go in the lab. The lab's boring.
Sad times. Well,
I mean,
ladies and
don't-
gentlemen,
guys, like,
hopefully
I
you
know
didn't find the
that-
stream as boring as Sam finds the lab boring. I will see you all next time. If you like what we do here and got a lot of advice and want to be able to apply it in practice, we do host a tournament every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sign up for that. It's a standard Skullgirls tournament just like how it would be ran at a major. If you are just here for the advice, then feel no fear. Just go ahead and sign up for next Wednesday or next Saturday, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, etc., etc.
Before you,
Stay warm, absolutely not. Winter is my
look-
friend, and it's going away, and it makes me sad.
Before
Thank you
turn
anyways,
off
Dr.
this-
Doc.
Before you turn off the stream, Crank, I know I said lab's boring. Don't listen to me for that because it's really useful, but I don't like it personally. Because this is a Get Great stream. Do the lab, it's really useful.
Yeah, it's the best lab in fighting games, honestly, and don't overcommit to the lab. That has been my mistake, and also Penny's mistake. Don't overcommit to the lab. Also, just play the game. But like, is good. It is good.
It's good.
Bye.